can see the
Kains.
faintest of smiles on his face as he passes.
Yeah. And Kains just kneels there.
Kora's quietly gonna slip out of the room so Kains can have some quiet time. I'm assuming he's gonna wanna be alone for a while, so...
I'll head to the back of the room, but I still want to make sure to be in it in case anything happens.
Let's say a period of time passes and Kains reemerges, looking for Captain Jack.
I'm back on the ship.
Okay, he's heading
Wait,
back to
are you
the
gonna
ship.
leave the corpse there?
Yep.
Okay.
Captain!
Keep in mind, by the way, are you buzzing me in the comms, or is this when you're back at the ship?
He's arrived back at the ship.
Okie dokie. In which case, yeah, Jack will walk out to greet you, go. He's not with you.
No, he perished. It was probably for the best. Listen,
Get what you
Captain.
needed out of it?
Yes, I got what I needed, but I wanted to ask you a favor.
Shoot.
Could we send this ship off? As in, making a part of the asteroids, perhaps sending up in a big explosion or something like that.
We can do that.
I'd appreciate that. I want my old friend to be at rest among the stars.
Yeah, join me, and I'll lead you towards the cockpit and gesture to the chair that Astrid normally sits in. And when we pull back to a safe distance, I will hit the button that extends the massive cannon on our ship, and around you the firing matrix will appear. You have the guns.
Kains, you know exactly where the reactor is if you wish to destroy the ship with ease.
by the way, before that, since there was a small time skip, was there anything interesting on the ship that may have been worth picking up before we leave, or...?
There was a
yeah,
bunch
cool.
of Republic guns, there was a bunch of, let's see, there was those documents regarding the weapon on board, and of course, if Cora ventured around as well, she would have found eventually the captain's old pins, like basically his decorations.
I'm
and his
gonna
soldier
take
uniform.
the decorations because, well, sure, he wants to put an end to everything, but it doesn't hurt to have a reminder. I'm gonna get them for clients. And since I gave away my only blaster when I was on Hoth, I think I'm gonna grab a spare just to have something. You never know.
That's fair, you can grab another blaster.
We're the clients. Oh, and because I'm, you know, only half silver, not gold ash, I will be keeping coordinates in mind for IFO afterwards. That's a Republic ship. That's good salvage.
Check. I don't agree though,
That's for later, though.
for the record. Wait, we haven't even done anything with the actual cruiser. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, and then I assume Jack takes us out, and then Kains can blow it to fuckington come.
Kains just quietly presses the button. And boom, yeah. He stares out at the debris with a sorrowful yet relieved expression. I appreciate your assistance, Captain. It means a lot to me.
You're part of the crew. Don't worry about it.
You should know that Lord Rivik has been reaching out to more people than we realized. both Jedi and Sith.
Just a quiet pause of, oh, for fuck's sake, the expression on his face. Resigned weariness.
Kains nods and stands up. He's actually going to try and find Astrid on the ship.
I'm probably just working on general mechanics bits, helping repair the hull.
You'll find that Tisa has been in the doorway observing, but as Kains is about to leave, she just steps to the side and allows him to pass. Although as he passes, she speaks up. Remember, Kains, death, yet the Force.
He stares into your eyes for a moment and repeats, death yet the Force.
Yes, Teaser is famous for her eyes.
Into her blindfold.
Right into the receptacles of her soul.
Meaningful blindfold expression.
Tisa just gives him a, I suppose, small smile and then reaches out one hand and squeezes his arm in comfort.
Yeah, he does the same to you and continues on. Astrid! Are you in the vents again? Knock, knock. It's like rattling on a vent.
She peeks around the corner. No, I'm just doing the hull.
I see. I'm sorry that the ship had to take such a beating again so soon. I wasn't expecting that.
It's okay. If you should be apologizing to anyone, apologize to Jack. He's pretty broken up about it. But it's alright, I can put it back together.
Kains reaches into a pocket and pulls out a lightsaber. You found this, it's yours.
Oh.
Just be aware that this is a Jedi weapon, and it should never be used to strike down the defenseless. He offers it towards you.
I accept it. I'm not one much for killing defenseless people, but I'll keep it in mind.
I trust you, and thank you for your help.
No problem. Thanks for trusting me with this.
You also have 0 ranks in the lightsaber skill.
Who said I'm going to wield it?
To be honest,
Don't cut your own arms off.
Boy, I have plans.
I
I
feel
assumed
like
you were either just keeping it as a trophy or giving it to me.
I have. You might want. I might give it to you eventually, but I want to do a few things with it first
Go for it.
and check it out and stuff.
I feel like your family might be strong in the Force. And he gives you a small smile and turns away.
Kick.
Like giving a
Jack-
gun to a caveman.
Kick.
Jack's side, yeah. She just laughs. As she
Implying
pockets the
future Sith child.
lightsaber. Excuse you, no child of mine is going to be Sith. And excuse you, no husband or child of mine is going to be Sith.
I
Say
make my
as
own destiny.
As I punch Adam repeatedly in the arm.
Why would you punch Adam?
She
Adam's a good boy.
punches Adam through the screen.
Because Adam likes throwing himself over for plot reasons.
Well, maybe there'll be a convincing reason.
Well, maybe I'm gonna punch you repeatedly in the arm.
Look, I've already told Ash if the choice is between my family and turning Sith, well then he clearly knows how to make it happen. I like to let GMs know my weakness so they can exploit them. It's only fair. I do the same thing to their plots.
I don't even know what my weakness is at this point, but I assume it's the baby.
It's impulsiveness. Your weakness is
Probably.
impulsiveness.
And the baby.
ADHD.
And the baby, yeah.
Like adding the baby just makes it squared.
Astrid has rampant ADHD confirmed.
Anyway. Yes, Kains is leaving. Tisa walks up besides Astrid.
Astrid is still holding the lightsaber. Oh, what's up?
I know what you're thinking. And if you're going to tinker with it, I would suggest caution. If it's not put back together exactly right, it may explode in your hands.
Astrid narrows her eyes. Do you know what I'm thinking because we're best friends, or do you know what I'm thinking because you're doing that force thing again where you read my mind?
Astrid, we've known each other for quite some time. I don't need to read your mind to know what you're thinking.
Don't worry, Teaser.
And besides, I don't read the mind of my friends, except when necessary. And Teaser gives Astrid a mischievous smile.
Let me finish my sentence. Sorry. Don't worry, I know my way around mechanical things. I'll be fine.
Yeah, just to say interruption, oh my.
And if you want to make extra sure, I'll let you look at it before I do anything with it. Before and after, that is.
You might know your way around mechanics, but I promise you've never handled something quite like this.
That's why I want to look at it. I mean, like, once I discover my way around a lightsaber, who knows what I can modify?
That is true.
You've seen what I've done with the guns. Imagine what I could do with these babies. She lifts it up and shakes it a bit.
Teaser just smiles. Yes, I'm quite aware, and... Well, she doesn't pat her own lightsaber, but... You've seen that it has changed its look a little bit since she first built it, because she's been adding stuff to it and tinkering with it.
Astrid looks absolutely gleeful as she's just thinking of all the possibilities of ways she can modify lightsabers, and now you know why she wants this one, so she can basically pick it apart and learn all about
bayonet.
it. Hell yeah! Why not?
Wait, what?
Hell yeah, lightsaber bayonet.
Sibby, I just told you her weakness was impulsiveness. Don't suggest things to her.
Wait. I know exactly what I'm gonna do.
I mean, the best part is
I'm gonna attach the lightsaber to my vibro axe and create a halberd.
Fucking hell.
See,
why don't you
this is
why
how
don't
you
you
know
just extend the handle and create a pole saber?
No, this is how you know she married me. She changed it into a halberd.
God fucking damn it.
I have this effect.
Hang on, what are you guys talking about? Because you just blew up the lightsaber.
I took it before I left the ship, Ash.
Okay.
I just didn't
Yeah,
tell
I'm
you.
just talking about turning his lightsaber into a vibro lightsaber halberd.
And Teaser basically told her, like, if you don't
That
put it back
doesn't
together
work.
exactly right, it's going to explode in your hand, so be careful.
By the way,
It's okay,
you
I'm gonna be
realize... So
careful.
wait, for Jack?
No,
No, for me.
she's
Oh.
going to fiddle with it.
You realize that you would still need lightsaber training, right?
I'll figure it out.
I mean, it's not like, the thing is, you can't take,
Suddenly
you
Astrid
can't take
becomes
ranks in the
force
skill
sensitive.
like by rules. It's just that it's going to be more expensive.
But no, basically my current plan is, this is how I narratively, explain me being able to modify lightsabers.
Okay.
The fact that I'm fiddling with a lightsaber and learning all of its secrets.
But
Yeah, but I'm
in
gonna keep
reality,
bets
you
with it
actually
easily.
can't, and since it's not your lightsaber, it's gonna be even more difficult.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, again, I'm not using it. I'm just
No, but,
learning how to fiddle
No, just
with them.
fiddling it with it requires specific skills. That's why Jedi have specific training for making lightsabers.
Well,
Actually-
I get the skills
Actually, it's just
by
mechanical.
No. Okay, it's
fiddling.
like actually, there's an even like more mechanical reason. Like, if that is not like, since that is not your saber and you cannot attune to it, you will always roll three perps instead of one perp
That's
when dealing
fine.
with that
Here,
mechanically.
give me a second.
Um,
Wait.
As opposed to when I fiddle with mine, I only roll
Don't
against one
waste
perp.
fucking light side
Okay.
points.
Walks off with the wholesome ideas of eventually passing that lightsaber off to
Right, so here's the thing.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Right, so here's the thing with your role. You have taken it apart. You have achieved taking it apart just fine. Perfectly, in fact. Tiz is even impressed. You have no fucking idea how to put it back together. It's now just parts.
Good job.
I'm just kind of staring at it. And I
They
just
just
kind of
look
look
like
at
parts now. You have no idea how they go back together.
just kinda
You know
look
you've
at
taken it
Teaser.
apart.
I just
I
like
mean,
a teaser. She's
I
put,
would-
she's
I
put
would
one
like to-
together before.
I would like to like the thing is it's gonna be the exact same check for me because it's not my lightsaber either.
Hashtag not my
But-
lightsaber.
Yeah, pretty much. But the thing is, like, I would explain that as like she takes it apart, and the circuit is like it's like nothing else because, oh yeah, there's a power source, sure, and there's some kind of energy projector, and then there's like, and then there's this fucking crystal. How does this crystal even like? How does this shit work? What the fuck is this? Like, where's the net? Like, unlike a blaster that actually has a like excited chamber and shit. Like this doesn't have anything of that. It's just a fucking crystal. It's like, the fuck is this crap? How does it even work?
Yeah, it's essentially you have no idea how it's meant to be put back together. Like you don't know how they're meant to combine.
Teaser, help me.
Well, and TC just bends over his shoulder and is like, well, that's an interesting design. I'm not quite sure how he did it. Well, let's see if I can do any better. I'm gonna assume not. Wait, can Astrid actually assist me with this?
I'm going to try.
I'm asking Ash, can she assist?
Considering she doesn't know what it
Yes.
even is, how?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking Ash. Can she assist?
What?
No, yes or no?
You can assist with a blue dice. That's about
Okay,
it. But
Better than
yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's the only thing I'm gonna get from assistance. Oh, wow. I mean, well, I guess that means that Tisa does manage to figure out how to put it back together.
So essentially, you're putting it back together. It's not the best job. It's a bit more shoddy than it was before, but it's together.
I mean, I'm not actually constructing a saber. I'm just putting it together, so it doesn't blow up.
Astrid is staring at her intently at every single thing she does to put it back together. Yeah, it's safe to say for the duration of this trip until we get to our next location, Astrid is just going to be practicing taking it apart and putting it back together over and over and over and over.
Oh God. Also, if Astrid actually asks Caesar about it, this is basically gonna reply with like the trick is not in knowing how it's built. The trick is in every single saber is individual and built by a specific person for that specific person. And no
Well-
one is gonna build their saber exactly the same.
Well, I suppose it's good to learn as much as I can about this one, and learning about this one should give me a good rough idea for others. He kind of like
In
looks
a
at
very
Teaser.
In a very general sense, yes, but unfortunately, no two sabers are built exactly the same way. Some
Astrid
are
just-
even built in very interesting ways. And by that, she means, what the fuck is this? How does it even work?
But yeah,
I mean-
do you need me to roll any more checks? Because Astrid's just going to be taking it apart and putting it back together over and over, probably around
God.
50
We can-
times a day.
We can assume that you'll be doing that all day days, but essentially, it's not going to really help much.
Well, no, I'm not trying to do anything with the saber right now. I'm just memorizing everything about it and getting a general know-how about wrapping
Yeah,
my
so-
brain around how lightsabers work. Or at
You
least
can
this one.
mess with them. Essentially, that's what you're doing.
Yeah, basically, narratively explaining my ability to modify lightsabers.
Oh, you're not going to be able to modify lightsabers, not for this short amount of time. Jedi's have to train years for that shit.
Yeah.
You just taking one apart does
Oh.
nothing.
Well, I'm learning more about lightsabers, so I'm on the path to being able to modify lightsabers.
On the path, yes.
And I
It's-
don't know any of this
It's
stuff.
it's like this stuff
I'm
is so
trying my
beyond
best.
your thing.
No, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. No, like, it's the thing. The thing is, like, even if even for a Force user, if you're trying to like fiddle or modify another saber, the same thing happens. It's a harder check. Whereas if you're fiddling with your own, it's a stupid easy check. Because it's your saber. Basically, it's fucking space magic, okay?
I'm trying my best.
Yes, I know. But unfortunately, you're not Force sensitive, so you cannot even tune
I'm
to the saber.
trying my best.
Doesn't matter, though.
Sibby, don't you understand? She's trying!
I understand, and I'm, I'm giving her an out to not be disappointed when she fails.
Yeah.
But she's trying!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Ghost, Sibby,
Wait,
just
did I
give
roll
up.
3 perps accidentally? Yeah, I did. Oh, I
Let her
succeeded
fail.
anyway.
Let her fail,
Okay.
it's fine.
Top
You
of the
can't
text.
fail, because she's trying!
Oh, for fuck's sake. Anyway, where are we heading? Where does the ship take us?
Okay.
We're
Just so we're
heading
clear,
to
you do that one more time. You do that one more time, and I'm blowing up his lightsaber.
Just spontaneously.
To be fair,
One
don't we have a lot of
simultaneously
cargo that we need to unload?
We don't have a lot of got a lot.
We do
of,
have some
colto.
colto, right? Yeah.
Alright, so as far as I'm aware, we don't have any active contracts on the go. Is that right, Ash?
Also, Kains, where are you right now?
Not currently. You haven't
Not
visited the
currently.
thing.
He's in his hot tub.
I'm gonna walk up to his room and knock. Kains, you in there?
Yes, let me just put my bathrobe on.
Sure.
He re-emerges. It's very steamy. He's got this fluffy white dressing gown on.
I'm not gonna ask the obvious question, how are you doing? Because that's probably obvious by his looks. And instead, I'm gonna dive into it. While we were on the ship, I had some time to look around, and I know you probably wanna get some closure, but well, I tend to keep a little something of people that have passed away and I want to remember, so I picked up these on the ship, figured maybe you'd want something to remember the people on it by, and I'm gonna show him the badges that were in the captain's room. If you don't want them, I'll just throw them away.
He stares at the badges for a moment. Cora, that's very thoughtful of you. Give them here. I'll put them with my Mon Calamari displays. He
Sure.
takes the medals and tries to put them on a shelf that's already too full of ornaments. But they fit nicely on the edge. Thank you. I do like my memorabilia.
Yeah, don't mention it. I know how tough it is to lose people you care a lot about, so
It is.
it's good to have something to remember them by.
Thank you. Thank you very much. But we should move forward with our missions, and
Yeah.
wondering where Captain is going to take us next. Probably somewhere to actually make some money.
Yeah, let's hope so, because my pockets are kind of empty. And she chuckles. Well, anyway, I'm gonna leave you to your bath. I'll be in the hangar bay if you need something, alright?
He gives you a friendly nod and closes the door again.
And I'm gonna fuck off to the hangar bay and continue my training.
For your benefit, Ash, I said where we're going and the reasons we're going there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice that you have something to think of in advance rather than... Okay, so the reason I've gathered you here today is...
Right then. Sorry, where are you heading to first? Is anywhere somebody else wants to go along the way as well?
We may have to fill Grandad in.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while. We should
Isn't-
probably go back to
isn't
Kurilia
Grandad
for a
Marshall
quick
Dog?
visit.
Sure, Grandad is on Narshadar. Unless he's since got a ride home.
Or he's in Nashadar.
What?
She's trying her best, Sibby.
God damn it.
Don't make me say the sentence any higher pitched because I will.
But then your life will inexplicably explode the next time you turn it on.
I like it's a threat
Whoops.
now.
A blue. But yeah,
Alright,
does anyone
so-
have anything they'd like to ask Captain Jack to go, or will I just set the course for Narshadar?
Seems fine to me.
Wouldn't
No,
it
shit,
make
that
more
sounds good.
sense to actually contact him and find out where he is?
I'm not looking for my
No.
granddad.
Well, what are we
That's
looking
just a
for
happy
then?
coincidence, basically.
Yeah, that's just a happy coincidence. I'm there to repair our shit, sell our colto, let Ifo know about the wreck, and pick up a job.
Ah, okay. Well, let's do that then. We can go to Kurilia.
Like, if we
after.
can find the granddad on Narshadar, brilliant. If not, I'll probably stop off at Corellia anyway sometime
Yeah.
soon.
Sounds good.
Right. So here we go to Nashadar.
No, shut up.
I'm also gonna give the lightsaber to Jack after deeming that I've learned everything I can from it.
It's been a while since this music's been on.
The worst part is, Amanda, she wouldn't actually learn anything beyond what she learned the first time. That yes, there's a power supply and there's circuitry and there are crystals.
Yeah, but you see, I've
and
memorized.
it sits inside a sheath somehow.
I've memorized the interior. So now I might not know exactly what does what, but I know what it
she's
looks
an
like.
imperial tech priest. She doesn't know
Look,
why it works.
look.
She just knows how it's put together.
Sibby, you brought this on yourself. I'm trying.
For fuck's sake.
I want to hear it 2 more times.
No,
In 2, it's going to explode.
Okay, let's.
No, okay.
We're testing
I reckon-
Ash's patience.
No, I reckon Amanda's 2 repetitions from explosion.
Well done. I
I'm not
suspect you
ready.
land
I'm
on.
Adam.
I suspect you land on the landing pad.
Yep,
Cool.
Our usual parking space.
our usual.
Right.
No scratches on the Jeep, my fine man.
No
Dude, we
scratches,
have
there's
all
several-
the scratches.
There's several.
No, we have
holes in your
holes
ship.
in the hole.
Oh no, that was an order. No scratches.
Lands a stupidly battered freight is like, no scratches. And the port master is just like, dude, what?
I look him square in the receptacles of soul and tell him I'll know.
You see basically the landing guy who comes and greets you and goes, "Oh, everyone not gonna like this."
Oh, as long as we're paying, I'm sure he'll love it. No scratches. I give him my eyes on you.
Sure, the boss is waiting. Oh dear. I ain't gonna tell him.
As I'm walking off my fucking chair.
You're leaving the ship in your care. If it gets scratches, you're paying for them, and we're hiding the giant hole on the other side of the ship. I can just imagine us
I
doing
mean,
that.
it's pretty hard to hide. Both of
And
the
we
holes are in
don't
the front
mean
of the
with
ship.
money. Astrid adds.
So, where is your destination?
Right, so first things first, I need to sort these repairs out. Astrid and Kains, if you could find someone to sell the Colto to. Just find someone, I'll finalize the price with it.
Is that the fuel for the ship, Captain?
Jack, to remind you, Colto is the magical medical bullshit your planet makes.
Well, okay, look. It
I
sounds
know,
like
that's
ship
why
fuel.
I'm reminding you out of character. You wouldn't know it.
Yes, Captain, I'll find some colto.
No, we already have a Colto, you need to sell it.
Tell
You
him,
need to find a buyer.
Sorry.
Good
It's like,
thing I
yes,
said
I'm
the
buying
right
more
bad job.
Colto. What?
Alright,
It's okay, I can up
He's
your
he's
coercion
delusional.
check by being in the background.
Okay.
Thank you.
Why is he gonna coerce someone to, like, buy my shit?
No,
So,
it's
who's first?
coercing into getting a better price.
we'll do them two first on that, and then the rest of us are going to go to IFO. I'm going to let them know about the wreck. We're going to pick up a job, and get our ship repaired.
Right. For your ship repairs, since you know Ifo and he owns a thing, it's basically going to be half price for like 1,500 to repair it all the way back to full.
Done.
And give you a nice new paint job. Again. And if Jack's selling with Koto, if Kains is selling Koto, sorry, you may look for buyer, I believe, negotiation.
Okay, negotiation.
You downgrade the difficulty by 1 because I have
Okay.
intimidating.
What's negotiation fueled off? Because I'm only, I've got one yellow.
Want me to handle it
Coercion?
for you?
Right, so essentially, you are able to find a buyer at least, and they are willing to take the Koto off your hands for basically more than you paid for it. How much did you pay for it?
I think we got $1,500 worth.
Yeah.
£1,500. Let's see it's percentage-wise. Oh, I actually put that in the wrong place. It's fine. I got it. Don't worry. Don't worry, I got it.
Blast them.
Blast them.
Blast them.
That's what we like to hear, Sibby.
How about you blast my ass, mate?
That doesn't compute. Wait.
Speaking of which,
You're under attack. No.
Inspection.
You're under
Oh yeah,
attack.
what happened with your ass inspection, Jack?
Right, so
Never
essentially they're willing to buy it off of you for 1,800.